there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Our round begins with a par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. No good. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. Setting up for our third shot. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Okay, this left for bogey. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, so close. And 7 feet to the cup. And right now you're 2 over. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Well, in actual fact, we ended up in the fairway, so all is well. This gives a good look at the green from here below us. That swing was a little bit off. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Setting up with a sandy old lie. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the pass. We're on the green. 6-foot putt. Oh! All right, give this one a little tap. That'll do. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Oh, out of bounds. Looking like about 185 yards out. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. Ooh, tough hole this one. Let's sink this and shake that off. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Well, bit of a rough hole, and it happens to everybody. Hopefully this one drops. Oh, that's too bad. I'm feeling a slight amount of pain watching this. Let's try to get this to drop. Okay, have a good drive out there. It's a par 5 on this 4th hole. Well, you didn't get the most out of that one. Well done. Setting up from 145 yards away. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh, almost in the jar. And this is your 5th shot. And this putt's about 18 feet away. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, that flew right by. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Okay, that hole's behind us. Let's check on those standings. Now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 5th hole. All right, and this one just barely makes its way into that second cut of rough. Might not be enough from the rough. All right, let's do it. This to save par. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. This will be for bogey. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. This one's tracking. Ooh, easy, Tiger. You know, just a tap. All right, time to check the scorecard. Sixth hole coming up. And setting up here in the fairway bunker. All right, good distance out of the bunker, back into the fairway. Good stuff. Ooh, a little bit off on that swing. Make sure you check your swing meter. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. Just 3 feet left. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And the 7th hole is a par 3. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. And yeah, love the aggressive line over the water, and I think you stuck the landing. You got a putt coming up, you're safe. Setting up here, greenside rough. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. And this putt from 4 feet. Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. Four. Ouch. Swallowed up into the abyss. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. And 5 strokes back at this point. Bit of an awkward swing. Looks like this one's your 5th shot. 5 strokes off the lead. Oh, almost in there. Okay, now you've got this left for the double. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. I'll take that. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. And 4 strokes back. Yeah, you didn't hit that clean. Okay, bogey putt coming up. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, never like leaving those short. All right, let's head to the next. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. All right, second shot on the 10th. Setting up in the greenside rough, just about putting. About 6 feet to go here. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. Well, you didn't hit that super clean. Okay, I think the main thing here is that we are on the green. We did not go in the bunker there, and we got a putt. We got a putt coming up. See how you do. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. 21 feet to the cup from here. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. It's breaking to the left, I think. Just a little bit aggressive there. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Okay, here we go. Par 5, 12th. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. This one's your third. Well done. And this is around the 190 mark. Well, we're going to the sand. And that approach was a bit wayward. And from the bunker. Well done out of the bunker. And for the bogey. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. All right, give it a tap. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Beautiful swing. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Ooh, you caught all of it and maybe a little too much of it out of the bunker. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 25 feet from the cup. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. All right, let's go. This one's for par. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. All right, give this a tap. All right, we're done that one. Now let's take a look at the scorecard. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. We are in the deep stuff here. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and move on. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Don't worry about it. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. And this one's about 125 yards out. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Okay, here's your fifth. Good job with that chip shot. Okay, 4 feet to go. Okay, this one's a par 5. We're on number 16. Ooh, screaming off the club face. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. Coming into a bunker near you. Going to be much more difficult to hit out of this with the plugged lie in the bunker. Good luck. This one's for par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. That's safe. This one's around 15 feet away. No, not enough muscle into that one. Well, that one wasn't exactly hard. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. This one's going to get sandy. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Nicely played out of that bunker. 24 feet from the cup. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Now just not enough mustard on that one. And with that, our time here is done. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon.